Animania 2011! Woo!
Right. Animania 2011! Right.
Animania 2011!
Right. Animania 2011! Woo!
Animania 2011!
Animania 2011! Do it all over again. So awesome.
I just want you to focus on me, focus out to the group, and I'm just going to do a little comment. It's hard.
Mr. Pedo Bear, how are you going to react to these child molestation charges? Oh, hey, Mr. Pedo Bear! Mr. Pedo Bear!
I'm 12 years old and what is this?
Here with Smiles Are Better cosplay, or Sophie as I know her. Say hi, Sophie!
Hello, everybody.
Alright, so why did you come to Animania this year?
I go to all of these things. They're fun. They're awesome. I enjoy my time here with everybody else.
So you're having fun today?
Oh no, this is the most boring thing I've ever been to this year.
Oh, that's really
Very,
depressing.
very disappointing. No, I'm kidding. It's awesome. I'm having so much fun.
Okay, now for the finisher, let's have one big yell for Animania. This your first Animania?
Yes, it is. Oh, wait, no, sorry, it's not. That was kind of a reaction thing to say. I think I've been once before, yeah.
Okay, so what's your costume?
This is the Pokemon Kangaskhan.
Oh yeah, the one named after Genghis Khan?
Sorry?
The one named after Genghis Khan?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Can I get a
I'm sure it's check here. Okay, so, no problem.
Yeah, I'll show you the head, just a second.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll hold this for you.
Alright, so you're gonna. So, compared to all the other Animaniacs you've been to, is this like one of the better ones or one of the not so great ones? Be honest.
Well, for me, I think the experience is very affected by what I'm cosplaying as.
Okay.
And today I'm cosplaying as this big costume, and
So the experience is hot and sweaty then.
oh yes, very hot and sweaty, but a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your first Animania?
Yes, first Animania.
Okay, so how? So I'm guessing you're a Squirtle then.
Oh, very good guess. What gave it away?
The gigantic head.
I've seen bigger. So,
Alright, so are you having fun this year?
I've had some fun.
Yeah? Would you ever come again?
Definitely. Probably less hot of a costume,
Yeah.
but I say that every time I dress up, and well, here I am.
Yeah, well, your costume looks amazing by the way.
I made it myself.
Alright, so is this your first Animania this year?
No, it's my 5th year, so I'm 4th year. Yeah.
Okay. So who are your characters today?
I'm being Shell of Portal, and this is
Yuki Cross from Vampire Knights.
Okay, so you're having fun this year, or is it the heat a factor for you?
I'm having loads of fun.
Yeah, it's always fun.
It's just a bit of everything, really.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
seeing all the costumes, especially the lineup at the beginning. That's the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been hounded for photos so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
well.
think I'd be the only one here.
Yeah, well, it's Portal, so
Yeah.
yeah, Portal does that. Alright.
Thank you.
How long did it take to make?
I don't know, maybe 2 weeks.
That's pretty damn good.
Alright, so this is your first Animania, or do you go to lots of Animanias?
This is my first Animania.
Okay, so who is your character today?
Well, I went for well, I'm not supposed to be Ezio, but I'm actually one of his assassins. I made the character up. His name is Ryo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting. I walked in here with swords, but the security guards told me that they were dangerous. And I'm like, oh, why? Took them off me.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I raged. Prince of Tennis was there. I can't
Yeah.
stand that guy. He's annoying.
Oh, fair enough then. So is this year a good year, or is it mediocre compared to the other years?
I haven't been to any other Animania.
Alright, sorry, I already asked that question. Alright, so do you go to many conventions, or is this...
This is my second convention. I went to Smash a few months ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't get to go to that.
Yeah, but what's funny is that the first when I was there, I wore a Master Chief helmet.
Yeah.
I'm like, all I did was teabag all the time. Like people were like, what the fuck is that guy doing? He's a jackass. And I got this kid's gun and I was laying on the floor with it. And like I was like pretending to slap someone.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people got a lot of people got lost at that.
So is this your first Animania?
No, I've been to many, but it's mine.
Okay then. So how are you reacting to the photo taking and everything? Everyone wanting your photo and such?
It's really good. Like, it's so much fun.
Okay.
It's really good getting photos. Yeah.
Alright. So, of course you're Misty's.
Yeah. She's like a later mate.
Okay, what anime is that from?
It's just apparently like in Japan, there's like a whole street that just wears these clothes just in general.
Really?
Yeah, in general. So I thought it
Or probably she could be maid summer.
Oh, I gotta go to Japan someday.
Yeah, we really should.
I thought I just might as well just go something similar. Yeah.
So you all having fun this year?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're coming back next year?
We have HSC, so
Oh, okay.
possibly.
Yeah. HSCs are not fun. No. So how are you enjoying Animania so far?
Well, at first it started off a little bit slow because it was so hot, but as it dragged into it, it got really good. You met some great people. It was awesome.
Yep. So your character is
Madara.
Dara? What series is that?
Naruto. He's I did. He was actually from the original. He was one of the original bad guys.
Okay.
But, they cut him out and then they put him back in towards the end of Shippuden.
All right then.
So he's the main bad guy from Shippuden.
All right then. So has the heat affected your opinion of the Animania this year?
Well, you know, obviously wearing something like this, I wish it was a lot cooler. But all in all, I think it was around as hot as I expected it to be.
Fair enough. So you're going to come back next year?
Yeah, definitely.
So apart from this, you've only done Smash, haven't you?
Yeah, only done Smash. Yeah.
In comparison to Smash, is this one better or is this sort of the
It's
same?
bigger on a grander scale. There's a lot more variety, but I don't know. Smash was a lot cooler, and everyone was really like friendly and stuff. Getting into everyone, it was just really great. And
Okay.
Smash, I enjoyed Smash a lot.